The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Yes, another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, the one and only Dr. Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm blessed this morning. We get a lot of emails and a lot of response because people love you giving that word in the morning. We appreciate it.
Oh, man, I appreciate you, Rickey, and I thank God for this privilege. Listen, today, Rickey, the word of the day is, Lord, do it. Listen, every now and then we find ourselves in our own personal state of emergency. Have you been there where you found yourself between a rock and a hard place? Have you been there where you found yourself going through hell and high water? Have you been there when the bills were mounting up and nothing was coming in and you found yourself wondering, how am I going to get through what I'm going through? Here's the word of the day. Lord, do it. Lord, do it for me. Listen, it's basically a cry to God in the state of emergency you find yourself in, where you were saying, God, if you don't come through, I'm not going to get through. God, if you don't do what you can do, there's nothing more for me to do. Lord, do it for me. Every now and then we find ourselves in that state of emergency. And if you're in that state of emergency, here's the good news. God cares about you. The Bible puts it like this: cast your anxieties on God, because God cares for you. God cares. Please know you're not in this thing by yourself. God cares. Please know that God is watching you. The old school song said, his eye is on the sparrow, and I know he's watching me. Listen, God cares for you. But not only does God care for you, you can say, Lord, do it in your state of emergency, because God can do what you can't do. Isn't that good news right there? That when you can't, God can. When you are at the end of your rope, that's when God will grab you and hold on to you. When life is beyond your reach, the good news is you're still in God's hands, and God's hands can do for you what you can't do for yourself. So yeah, the word of the day is, in your state of emergency, cry out to God, Lord, do it.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 13 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. The front page is brought to you by Gain. If your laundry is longing for a scent that's seriously irresistible, you got to try Gain Flings detergent. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. Speaker Kevin McCarthy took the rare step on Tuesday of announcing the launch of an impeachment inquiry into President Joe Biden over his son Hunter's foreign business dealings. However, impeachment experts tell Time magazine that the inquiry may be the weakest in U.S. history. Bakari Sellers will be joining us later this morning to break it all down. In other news, one student is dead and another is in custody after a shooting Tuesday at Helena College and Career Academy in Greensburg, Louisiana. The alleged shooter, who is a student at the school, was arrested. A motive for the shooting is still under investigation. Lastly, McDonald's is getting rid of its self-serve soda machines in the U.S. by 2032. The chain has experienced a surge in business through its drive-thru and delivery services, with fewer people choosing to eat in its dining rooms, reducing the need for the machines. I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in news. For more on these stories and other headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock to what you got in sports.
It is official. The New York Jets' future Hall of Fame quarterback Aaron Rodgers' season-ending injury. It is a torn Achilles. The question is, will they stick with backup Zach Wilson, or will they bring in another veteran quarterback? I don't see him sticking with Zach Wilson. You know, they got to play him right now because they ain't got no other choice. But in my opinion, I would do my best to go try to convince the GOAT out of retirement, Tom Brady, because the Jets got all the pieces to get to the Super Bowl, like for real, for real. Now, will Tom Brady come back and play? Probably not, but I'll do my best to try to convince him. They're probably going to sign a quarterback like Matt Ryan or somebody, maybe trade for Matthew Stafford out of L.A. or something like that, but we're going to see what happens, man. WNBA playoffs also tips off tonight. It's going down. Minnesota Lynx got the Kinetic Sun, and Chicago Sky will play the champs, Las Vegas Aces. WNBA playoffs about to be off the chain. It's a quick sports report right there. What up there, Gary?
It's a damn shame that you didn't. You know Roger Staubach is still living. Go ahead, Gary.
All right, y'all, honey. People still talking about Boosie Badazz, honey. They say, honey, this man needs to really sit down, honey, because he's made news again. He's reporting y'all that he's a Waffle House fan and a Waffle House person. Well, recently they say he got into it with a cook at the Waffle House because he's trying to bring his own potato to the Waffle House and wanted them to cook it. And they told him they was not cooking their potato. They said, you can't be bringing that up in here and we cooking, honey. He said, I brought a potato from my house. He said, and he wanted them to make him some breakfast potatoes, but the people told him no. So, honey, he's upset about that, honey. He said he would never go back to the Waffle House again, honey, but why does he do that?
I mean, that's Boosie, though. That's how he
might have
rolls.
brought a nice, fresh, homegrown, organic potato from his garden.
Okay.
And he just asked him to cook it.
That ain't how that work.
No. Ricky, would you do something like that?
Absolutely. You know,
What?
Ain't nothing like a good Idaho potato and you wash it off and take it up to the Waffle House. Hey, you got the right black lady in there. She got a couple of hairs on her chin. She'll cook it for you.
Oh, Lord, honey.
Yes, she will, because she knows she going to get that extra tip.
And that's what he told me. He talking about I leave $100 tip or more every time I go. Well, honey, that's just no. You can't do nothing like
But
that.
they potatoes is kind of already made. Mm-hmm. They shredded or something so they should have took it in the
He
bag.
wanted some scalloped potatoes with some onions and a little oil on it and some salt and pepper, some seasoning. That's what he wanted.
Well, guess what he
I
didn't
think I'm gonna
get.
cook. I think I'm gonna cook that today. That's a good ass idea.
That's
right
a good
there. I
idea.
think I'm gonna have that for dinner. Yep.
Oh, Lord. Well, honey, they said no, so he go cook it at your doggone house. He should have a cookie rich or used to be anyway, child. Anyway, the color of the day, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color of the day, y'all, is sea oyster. On the high end, you say sea oyster, and on the low end, you say beautiful taupe. That's your color for the day. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next, the MTV Video Music Awards took place last night, and I'm going to tell you all about it up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
For immediate relief.
The Hot Spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show at the bottom of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, the MTV Video Music Awards took place last night, and it was one of the biggest nights in music. It went down in Newark, New Jersey's Prudential Center, celebrating all genres of pop, from pop to hip-hop to Latin music and beyond. Nicki Minaj was the mistress of ceremony, although she only took the mic a few times, including to begin and close the show. Nonetheless, the evening saw performances from Nicki, Lil Wayne, Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, and a host of others. Nicki kicked off her hosting duties, telling the audience that MTV was afraid of what she might say on the mic. She said MTV is petrified because they got a couple calls yesterday, and people were saying, what if Nicki says this, and what if Nicki says that? And I said, you know what, it's okay, MTV, I can control myself, because if you can't control yourself, you can't control anything around you, right? So she closed the show offering blessings to those in attendance, saying, I'm asking God to bless these people because they are so beautiful and so perfect. I love you so much. Now, prior to the show beginning, the pre-show red carpet was hosted by Sweetie, and at one point, while the camera was on, she apparently forgot she was supposed to be hosting the show and stared at the camera blankly. She later addressed the moment during the show, and also Nicki Minaj came on stage at the top. She was wearing did you see it, Gary?
No, it was so sad.
It was so sad that you didn't see it. She was wearing a long pink bride-like gown that she appeared to struggle with a little bit when she walked in, and she had on like a veil with some the lace or something on the bottom. It was cute. And then she shared that her shoe wasn't buckled. So, because I think she took a few minutes to come out when they called her, but I think whoever the stylist was didn't buckle her shoe.
And who was that?
I don't know who the stylist was, but she was like, 1, 2, buckle my shoe.
Right.
So Justin Timberlake also had a viral moment backstage with Meg Thee Stallion, and people thought it was a heated moment. An insider claimed that Meg had actually told JT that their meeting backstage at the award show didn't count because they needed to have a proper meeting. So for the record, Meg was excited and is a huge fan of Justin Timberlake. A lot of people thought they were beefing because you kind of saw Megan's finger go up, and that just when she was talking to him, so people automatically thought that they had like a bad moment, but it was actually a good moment. Also, French Montana showed love to Morocco amid their recent 4.5 magnitude earthquake and announced an emergency fund with global citizens. So that's amazing. Congratulations to him. And that's big that he's doing that. Diddy, y'all, also received the Global Icon Award and was presented the award by longtime friend and collaborator Mary J. Blige. The VMAs also honored the 50th anniversary of hip-hop with performances from Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh, Nicki, Lil Wayne, LL Cool J, DMC, Run DMC, but Rev Run wasn't there, but here's part of the performance. Yeah, that thing was nice. That thing was really, really
Legends
nice.
forever.
Yes, sir.
I know, right? It was great. I actually enjoyed watching the show. Gary, I wish you could have seen it so you could have commented on some of the fashions.
Well, I'm looking at some of the fashions now, honey, and they all looked a mess, honey. I mean, some of them. What was that sweetie had on? She had a Flintstone bone in front of her dress.
That was one of her outfits, yeah. It was like a Pebbles kind of look, yeah.
They said, good, we don't need the fashion, we need an album.
Well, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, y'all. But coming up next, we got Rock T's HBC. You know who we repping today, Rock T.
We're going to holler at West Virginia State today. Bring it attached. That's coming up next. HBC, you know, on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Let me tell you what I got. So some shocking footage circulating on social media shows a couple exposed at about 30,000 feet while joining the Mile High Club on a busy EasyJet flight to Ibiza. Now posted on X, formerly Twitter, the clip shows a flight attendant opening the door to the plane's bathroom, revealing a man and woman semi-clothed inside. Now, the man then snaps the door back into place as the crew member wearing glasses and an EasyJet uniform shirt places his head in his hands like, oh my God. The other passengers erupting into cheers, and one woman just heard to shriek, oh my God. Social media users have also flocked to the comment sections. One person says Spirit would have charged extra. Others added that they hope that wasn't the pilot, joking about the fella walking down the aisle afterwards. Now, EasyJet has since confirmed the flight was met by police officers after arriving in Ibiza due to the incident, but did not say whether any arrests were made. Are y'all part of the Mile High Club or what?
Them bathrooms kind of small.
They very small.
How you even make that happen?
You can't pee in there, for real.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. How you make that work?
They figure it out.
I know a comedian that smashed on a Southwest flight. Yeah. I don't want to say his name, but I don't know. He had game. He had got on that flight attendant the minute we got on that plane. He was talking to her. It was a long flight. Next thing I know, man, he was in the back. That was when the Southwest Airlines had them seats facing each other.
Oh, that's back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day when they first came out. Yeah, so he went on back there. And tore it up for the team. Man, we was proud of my boy. The flight attendant. It was a flight attendant. Oh yeah, and she was bad too. She was bad, man. He had game though, man. Like he just a regular looking dude, man, but he just had this doggone like he would pull some chicks, like for real. You know what I'm talking about? Chicago comedian Duran. I'm gonna say it because he don't care. He don't care. He'll laugh about it. Duran Howard.
Wow.
Okay, you know Duran.
Last name.
Yeah, the first time I met you and worked with you, I was working with Duran Howard at the Cobblestone in Birmingham.
Yeah, Duran.
He used to wear them suits.
Yes, sir. Duran wear them suits. Business executive. Man, he was a comedian, but he was also a promoter. So he would promote comedy to us. He was real smooth.
Was smooth.
He an alpha too. He cool as hell, but Duran. I said, damn, Duran. Yeah, boy, I can tell you some stories, but that's my boy. That's my boy. I'll never forget it. I was shocked, Brett. My mouth was like, how do you do that? I can't pull a chick after a show, let alone
But
on
that's a major pull, to pull a flight attendant on a flight during the flight.
Why she on duty?
And then a flight attendant, not your girl, bro, a flight attendant, bro.
That girl was risking her job. Like, that's too much.
That's a Hall of Fame. That's a Hall of Fame award right there.
Yes, sir. They should have gave him a BET Comedian of the Year award for that boy. You smashed a flight attendant you just met.
Come on,
and
man.
The only thing she said to you, do you want some nuts?
Coming to the Marriott Ballroom A and B this weekend only for 2 sold-out shows. From the people that brought you Mama, My Feet Hurt and Chitlins Don't Make It Grocery comes the new hit gospel stage play, God Get This Nigga Off Me, starring Howard Hewitt, Cheryl Pepsi Riley, and Malik. God Get This Nigga Off Me, a story of family, fighting, and forgiveness.
What a remote.
With original songs by Little G from Silk.
God, get this off of me. Eating me, Jesus.
Also starring Damon Evans. Who? You know Damon Evans, the second Lionel from the Jeffersons. You know the light-skinned one with the afro.
Oh.
And Clifton Powell.
Your granddaddy beat my mama, and I beat your mama. It's what we do. Now go home and get to work.
God, get this off. You'll be inspired. You'll be uplifted. You'll laugh till you cry. It's a play for the whole family.
What done happened to your eye, baby? I fell down the steps, mama, on both eyes.
Co-starring Ronaldo Douglas. Who? You know Ronaldo Douglas from Good Times, Bookman's assistant. TC, Ugly Duckling, episode 29, season 3.
Oh.
Don't miss this star-studded event. Tickets available at Shirley's House of Hair. It's actually Shirley's house where she does hair. God, get this off me. Don't miss it.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Longtime dancers, y'all. Beyonce, let me say this first. Beyonce's longtime dancers, y'all. Lauren and Larry Bourgeois, y'all. They're known as the Les twins, y'all. People are speculating if they may be losing their jobs, if Beyonce may be firing them. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that these twins, y'all, they rushed, honey. This is what I said. They rushed, honey, to Beyonce's aid recently, y'all, after a fan, y'all, threw a mysterious object during Beyonce's Los Angeles concert the other day. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that Beyonce was on stage. She was heard belting out her 2013 hit, Drunk in Love, y'all, when an object, y'all, which from a distance appeared to be some clothing, or some people thought it was a pipe, honey, landed at the singer's feet. Now, they're saying, y'all, noticing the potential hazard. They're saying one of the twins, y'all, managed to remove the item from the stage while the other one confronted, y'all, the perpetrator. They say he jumped off the stage, honey, and went confront the person that threw it. Now, they're saying after seemingly diffusing the situation, they're saying that the Bourgeois twins, y'all, attempted to leave only to be drawn back after a security guard stationed nearby thwarted the fans' second attempt, y'all, to chuck another item, honey, on the stage, y'all. Yes, they're saying springing into action, both singers, y'all, who have toured with Beyonce since 2013, exchanged a few tense words with the fan before storming off, y'all. Should they be fired?
Nope.
Absolutely.
Why not?
No, because they trying to protect her.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Should nobody be throwing nothing up on the stage? The security should have really extracted that person that threw it.
Yeah, but they should. Beyonce, I mean, they could get fired because, first of all, honey, that's what you got security for, number one. That's what she got a husband
Apparently
for.
security didn't catch it, and the husband was probably in the back.
Well, Jay-Z should have been out by that stage, honey, to protect
He can't
her.
be out there by the stage. He's a star. He needs security himself.
Set him up, exactly.
Well, they should have all of that and stuff. And then, I mean, when you going out there attacking your fans, these fans are paying good money. That's fans, Ricky.
Fans don't throw stuff on the stage. That's not a fan.
But that's the new thing, honey. Have everybody been getting stuff? Look how Drake been getting stuff thrown at him. All the celebrities been getting stuff thrown at him.
So what we supposed to performing behind a fence?
Yes,
well, you got to do something, but you cannot attack your fans. Ricky, those people pay good money.
Beyonce didn't attack nobody, and they didn't attack the person.
Her
dancers didn't attack them.
They went out there and they messed with those people, and they had a confrontation.
They should have.
They should have said something to them.
They could have lost their lives, honey. That's what security's there for, honey, and that's not a good
lives. Not the way them security had dogs checking everybody car that came in that place.
Yeah, well, I feel sorry, honey. I mean, I feel so bad for him, honey, because, I mean, Beyonce, her Jay-Z, and security would have to do that. Ricky, would you want me to go out there and attack somebody if they threw something at you on stage?
Absolutely. 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 And I've seen you almost get into a fight before. I know you'll pull that Gucci shoe off and hit him with that heel.
That clog.
That's right, baby, honey. I could transform quickly. But
boy, you're about to hit Hollywood with that shoe that day, boy.
Baby, honey.
But that was a good fight up in the studio. I said, damn, I ain't never seen Gary pull his shoe off. And then when Hollywood got close to him, he turned it to the heel. I said, damn.
You bet not.
That's right. That was real wood, honey. That was a real wood, honey. They was making them real wood, not plastic. But anyway, people are wondering and speculating, so I just feel bad for them. Hopefully that, Beyonce don't let them go and they keep their job, honey, or whatever, because, I mean, they could have got hurt.
Well, nobody gonna get hurt, Gary.
Well, all right, but we're gonna see, honey. We're gonna follow that story, y'all.
The Beehive gonna get you. Keep on.
Do what? No, the Beehive understand. They know because I mean, Ricky, that's dangerous, honey. I'm scared of people, honey. So no way in hell I would be out there, honey, trying to mess with those people and doing stuff like that, honey. Honey, y'all go ahead on, honey. Jay-Z gonna take care of y'all, honey. That would have been that on that. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, they said they back together again. I'm just so sick of this couple, honey. Nelly is reporting that he and, honey, Miss Ashante are definitely back, y'all. Now, they say he appeared on the latest episode of Philo, honey, Boss Move, and they were saying, honey, that he said, they asked the question, was he and Ashante together? And he said, we are back together. He said, at first he laughed about the lack of a warm-up, but he did confirm that they are. He said, yeah, we cool again. He said, we cool again. I think it surprised both of us, though it wasn't anything that was like, oh, I don't think I planned. He said, I think we both were pretty much doing what we do. He said, but sometimes being separate, you could understand one another. He said, he also was asked about his marriage and being married. He said, I think for me, because I've never been married, my goal is to die married. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, absolutely.
But he didn't say with who, though.
Yeah, so probably Ashante. That might be his soulmate.
I mean, would y'all go back? I mean, after you done broke up with a person for God knows how long, and then, got back together and then break up again?
You just never know, Gary.
It was
a
lot younger
one that got away. Yeah.
Yeah, but if I got away, I don't need you to mess with nobody during my getting away. You need to
that's not true, Gary. Life don't just stop when people break up. They move on to see if there's somebody else, or if they want to, try different things.
And then you change over time. You're not the same person you were 15, 20 years ago, are you, Gary?
Right.
Well, but it still doesn't matter. Ricky, would y'all want a woman that then left away and then went somewhere and came back 15 years later, and then you already knew they was with?
Sometimes when you out here searching and that, you can't find nobody make you, comfortable like she do. Or whatever,
right.
You have to go out with a few people that's knock kneed and then come back home.
That was
her walk off be looking good. And they be knock kneed and you get tired of that. You be like, damn, I miss Patricia.
That's what men say. Y'all say that, but you definitely wouldn't do it, honey.
At the sink washing up and she knock kneed and you laying in the bed with your TD Jakes book. Like, I can't even believe I just did that.
Well, what? I don't believe that, honey. The first thing y'all do, if y'all see her with another man, honey, and then come back, I don't want her.
Her back be looking like Lawrence Taylor.
We ready for the color, Gary.
The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is sea oyster. On the high end, you say sea oyster, and on the low end, just say taupe. That's your color for today, honey.
Mm-hmm. Went to bed with Michael Strahan.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Get at me right now, 866 Ryan Rickey. Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Jacksonville. Hot 106.5. Let's go. Come on.
This man's on Peace Out Mob in Georgia. Root to the good bros. How to wake up my wife, LaTanya. Wake up my son, Braylon. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Maxine calling from Decatur, where it's greater. Black Tony, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yo, what's up? This your boy Charles McGee from the Brick City. I want to wake up my beautiful wife, my little man Caesar, and then you go, hey, yo, wake up, wake up.
Chris out of Houston, Texas. I will slap my mama
if she hollered the Dallas Cowboys going to the Super Bowl after one game. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
On your radio.
Come on.
Gang of cities tuned in, lock in. What's yours? Because we gon' let them know.
Come on, Huntsville, wake up. Chattanooga, wake up. And Shreveport, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Where you at, Jackson? Wake up. Savannah, wake up. And Charleston, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, real big shout out to 102.1 The Bill, Nashville, Tennessee. Hey, good morning to y'all, man. Hey, got you.
Our favorite grandmama, Miss Bernice Jenkins.
Good morning, Janie. Janie, what about your friends?
Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning. Brett, good morning. RT.
Good morning, Miss Jenkins.
Mary and Gary, good morning. Here's our church announcement this morning. Govern yourself.
Accordingly.
Oh, I ain't even speaking to Ricky. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, Miss Bernice. Hey, it's always good to hear from you, Miss Bernice. Always good to be here. Here's our church announcement this morning. Govern yourself.
Accordingly.
Govern yourself. Accordingly. The all-baritone choir for women with thick ankles and sing like Eddie Levert will be rehearsing at 7 p.m. on Thursday starting next week. Please arrive on time, and if you know anybody, any woman that got a baritone voice, please tell them to come to choir rehearsal. You know, Brad, it's a lot of women that sing baritone, but they don't want nobody to know. You can hear them back there.
Yeah.
They be talking about, in that great in the morning, fairly well, no man can hinder it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh.
The Fall Jamboree is next Saturday, and there's a $50 first place prize for My Little Boy Look Like Fred Sanford in the Face contest. And the tug-of-war competition for people with no arms has been canceled because nobody signed up. Condolences to the family of Bernard Pitts. Jamie, you know Bernard Pitts?
Yeah.
Bernard Pitts Sr., a.k.a. Mr. Scooby. He passed away on Friday. He was 96. And he had been suffering from swollen eyeballs, loose bowels, calcium deposits, dry scalp, and inflamed neck muscles. But that ain't what killed him. What took him out was he was sitting in his rocking chair on the front porch eating a pig foot and mustard sandwich. And flipped over front ways trying to slap a fly off his leg and landed face first in a red ant pile, and they ate his face off, so it's going to be a closed casket. That concludes our church announcement. Have a great day, Janie. Meet me at Walmart. All right. Going down. Hey, listen, man. Hey, this Friday we're going to be broadcasting live from Nashville. That's right, y'all. Nashville, Tennessee, on the campus of Tennessee State University. Thank you, Dr. Glover, for this opportunity. We love you, and we're going to be broadcasting live from the John A. Merritt Weekend. So I'm excited about that. Chrisette Michelle is going to be performing live along with Guy Torrey and more. Yes, shout out to all of the fraternities and sororities. Hey, Mighty Roadside Bros, I need y'all to come through. Hey, I need to see y'all there early at the Performing Arts Theater. Doors open at 4:30 a.m. Central. Yes, sir. So we're going to have a good time. I'm really excited about that. Black Tony, where you at, man?
Excited. Hey, put a block.
You can't call in sick, bro. You can't call in sick every day. What's up?
Hold on, boy. You rude, boy. Hey, put a block behind the wheel so it don't roll back. Yo, we gonna put him all off. I'm finna see what my boss man want to get these.
What?
Hey, hello.
Yeah.
Now I got a tractor trailer over here. I got a tractor trailer 18-wheel over here. Hey,
what's going on?
Pancake.
You must have jacked it.
Put the block behind the wheel so it don't roll back. I'm finna ask my boss man Rick. Do he want to get this right here? Hey,
what
shout
you
out
got?
my boy Seigu, my little African homeboy. He done jacked the whole tractor trailer over here. We got a whole tractor trailer. Yo, we got a whole tractor trailer, boy.
18-wheeler?
18-wheeler, big dog. Yo.
What it loaded with? What's
finna come up with, boy? Finna baby shoe. Hey. It's about
So y'all
it's 3,500. It's 3,500 per baby shoe. Hey, look. Yeah, Rick got a little grandbaby right now, and Brad got a baby too. Hey, y'all want to buy these shoes, Shady?
What kind of shoes you got?
We got hard bottom. We got the white hard bottom, and they got the little lace-up shoe. What you take when the baby get crisp?
Yeah.
You know when you take the baby the little white shoe with lace up. And
yeah.
We got some. They got the little socks in them. I got 3,500 pounds. All of them from 0 to 6 months.
Yeah. What they going for?
I'm saying I say the whole truckload. Boy, give me like 6 bands.
6 bands.
Yeah.
Right to your wife pregnant.
No, man. No, we good.
Is Maria pregnant?
I don't think
Maria
so.
not pregnant.
I don't think so.
Your wife not pregnant?
No, ain't nobody pregnant over here.
What the hell? I need. Hey, look, will y'all put my Instagram out there to see if anybody needs to get some of these baby shoes? Cause we got to get rid of them by the day. So we can't keep the trailer over here.
Maybe you can go sell them to Build-A-Bear or something.
Huh?
Go sell them to Build-A-Bear.
They already got their own down shoe. We need people who got real babies out here. Hey, if you got a real baby out there, holler at your boy at Black Tony Comedy on Instagram and let me know that you need some of these baby shoes. I got 3,500 pair baby shoes. I'll sell them for $10 a pair.
Black Tony, what all this have to do with you not coming to work today?
Saturday, when the last time you counted up 3,500 pair baby shoes? You know how damn long that took? We started counting these shoes last night. We still finishing up counting them. And I got some gift cards. Hey, you want a gift card? I got gift card too, son. Sabu, he brought me some gift card too. We got $500 gift card. I'm selling them for $50.
Hey, bro, we gave you a job and an opportunity up here, man. You can't be using stuff like that not to come to work, Black Tony. Come on now.
Shawty, do you want to get the gift card tonight?
What'd you tell me yesterday? I got
some on for Serving Merchandise, Radio Shack, and Circuit City.
Hey, bye, Black Tony. Them stores closed. Bye. Bye, Black Tony.
You got to do the number 2 at work. You got to get in and out. You only have about a 3 to 5 minute window for somebody to come in there. And first things first, you got to put that tissue on the toilet. Because if your thighs touch that toilet seat, you got herpes. That's in the Bible. That's in the Bible. I don't know what scripture, but it's in there. You got to be in a hurry. When you're in there, you got to get in and out before somebody see your shoes. Can I get a witness? Because once they see your shoes, that's it. That's it. Now, you think you be done snuck out of there, you know. And you run into your coworker later on, they look up and like, I'll be goddamn, that was you in there blowing up the bathroom. Now you the ass booty girl at work. You don't want that kind of reputation, y'all. So do like me. I got some regular shoes and some shoes. Come on, somebody. You better get you some shoes.
Comedian Rita Brett, y'all.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I want to hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right, 5 minutes after the hour, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Congratulations goes out to Eddie Murphy's son, y'all. Miles Murphy, y'all. He married Miss Carly Fink, honey. Now they're saying Eddie Murphy's son Miles, honey, he went ahead and married the mother, y'all, of his child, y'all. That's good, honey. In a private wedding. Now they're saying, honey, that everybody was excited about it. The couple said, I do in Beverly Hills recently. And they're saying Carly walked down the aisle, y'all, in a stunning Enzonio bridal gown with white lace bodice, honey, and a matching fishtail.
Now, what is Enzonio, Gary?
That's a designer. It's the designer, honey. That's one of those designers, I'm sure, honey, that from Beverly Hills or what have you, honey, because, you know, she could do that because she
They
married
don't sell that
Eddie's
at
son.
Ross.
Oh, no, honey. Those girls don't get to Ross, honey. They don't even think about Ross. They don't even pass by Ross, honey. So, but anyway, honey, they're saying, you know, Miles is one of the 5 children that Eddie and Nicole share together, honey. You know, Eddie has 10 children altogether. But, you know, I mean, they look nice. It's good he married. You know, they say he cut the cake, honey, and they dance, honey. And now they have this blended family. They're saying that they've been dating y'all for almost a decade or what have you. So, congratulations to Miles. But a lot of people are saying, when is Eddie's son, Eric gonna marry, honey, Jasmine Martin's daughter? Because it's amazing. They've been engaged for a while now, and they're saying, you know, I know Eddie and Martin was kind of, you know, joking about who was gonna pay for the wedding. Would it be Eddie or would it be Martin? Because the man usually pays for the daughter's wedding, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it? Are they?
Yeah, that's kind of how it goes.
That's how it goes?
Yeah.
Are they doing like the new kids are doing nowadays, honey? You pay for your own wedding because, honey, the parents don't have the money to pay.
Yeah, I'm sure Eddie would pitch in, but that would be a beautiful wedding. I'm going to have to go to that one, Gary.
Yeah, that would be a nice wedding, though. So, but if they hurry up and do it, because the other brother just came along and just really hurry up and got married right before them and stuff, honey. So, you know, we're going to see how that all turns out.
Martin, I'm just proud because I have a relationship with Martin's daughter. She's like my niece, and you know she's a Delta.
She's a Delta too? Oh.
Yeah, she's a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
Oh,
she
all
sure
right
is.
then. Oh,
yeah, man. So I would love to go to that wedding. That would be awesome.
I'm sure it would definitely be an awesome wedding. So we're going to hope and pray that this happens.
Love is in the air, Gary.
Yeah, love is definitely in the air. It's just not hitting everybody's house. But
we're just waiting on Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, baby mama, to get married.
Yes,
yeah, Miss Laura, honey, she needs to go ahead and become a Jordan, honey. So everybody waiting. So we're going to wait and see. Okay. All right, then leave that alone. Moving on. In other celebrity news, oh my God, people are telling y'all, Tina knows y'all, honey, that's the beautiful mother of Solange, and Beyonce knows. She shared y'all an inspirational picture, y'all, behind the scene, y'all, with she and her ex-husband, Matthew Knowles, both kissing Beyonce on the cheek, honey, for her birthday, y'all. Everybody's talking about it. They're saying Miss Tina revealed the photo, honey, and it looks amazing. They showed from her 2018 photograph to her 2023 photograph of both of them, you know, both kissing her on the cheek, honey. And it looks so amazing. Nice. She said, thank to God that we could still be here and healthy to witness another birthday for Miss Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter. But then, you know, there's people out there talking. They said, honey, a lot of people said Miss Tina probably want Matthew back. You know,
and he married.
Come on now.
He married. Yeah, he's married.
No, you can co-parent without being.
Miss Tina good. Miss Tina good.
I don't know, but they said she probably want him back, honey.
No, I don't think so.
But then honey, some people said Miss Tina needs to take a seat, honey. They say her job is over, honey. Let Beyonce stand on her own without you and Maddie turning up to the show, honey. Would that be? And some people saying too, they didn't take a picture of her kissing on Solange. They say, what's Solange's birthday picture? I'm just saying what the people saying, honey. So
they probably have one. It probably just didn't get posted. I'm sure they love all their kids.
I'm sure they do. Matthew does love all his kids, and I think Beyonce them love all their brothers and sisters.
But of course, we love the ones that make the most money.
Okay. So, but it's a good picture. But congratulations to them. No, I mean, congratulations to Beyonce, honey, and Solange, honey. We love them all, honey. And in my quick for free story, y'all, this is so touching. They're saying, y'all, that Erica Mena apologized, y'all, for calling Spice a monkey. They're saying, y'all, over the weekend, they're saying the All Black Network followed VH1 in firing, you know, Miss Erica Mena for calling her Love and Hip Hop Atlanta castmate Spice a monkey. They say, now, Erica, y'all, this is touching. She issued an apology, Ricky. Yes, everybody's saying she issued an apology. Now, they're saying that ex-Love and Hip Hop star, you know, she was booted from the show, honey, for hurling those words. They said, but she said, quote, she's committed, y'all, to listening to the voices of those affected and will work toward making amends. She said, as a woman of color and, honey, the mother of 2 black children, she said, I want to make it clear, honey, that my use of that word was not in any way racially driven. She also ended with, she said, that I said, honey, she said, I do understand the gravity of what I said and want to use my platform to promote y'all inclusivity and equality. And I believe that because I don't think she meant it that way, but people made a big thing about that girl lost her job. I don't think she meant it like that. You know, she was just saying it because she was a little upset at the time, and that's just the word that
Sometimes
she
people
has to
say
do.
you be acting a monkey.
Exactly.
You're saying somebody look like a monkey.
Yeah, and then they said, if you didn't notice, and they said Erica identifies her as an Afro-Latina with Dominican and Puerto Rican roots. So, there you have it. So, I mean, but nevertheless, honey, we're going to keep them both lifted up in prayer. Hopefully, one day they become friends again if they're not already friends. And, you know, and they move on with life.
And they kicked her off the show for that?
Baby, yes, sir. They fired her.
Oh,
They
wow.
fired her, honey. They fired her from that show for saying that, you know. So
Now, she's married to who?
Who is she married to?
She was married to Safari.
To Safari.
Oh.
They're not married no more, though. They got 2 kids together, though.
Yep, and Safari is very much of African-American descent. So, you know.
He's Jamaican or something. He's from the islands also.
Yep, but he's still black. If they stop him by the
Yeah.
couch, they can say white.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So, but so you know, there you have it. So let's just keep them lifted up in prayer. All right, the color today, honey, is sea oyster. On the high end, you say sea oyster, and on the low end, you say beautiful taupe.
Is the sea
That's your
oyster
color
black,
today.
Gary?
Huh?
Is the sea oyster black,
Once
too?
it cooked.
Oh.
Oh.
Once
All
it's
right.
cooked, yeah.
I ain't even cooked the sea oyster.
Yeah.
All right.
Y'all give it up
Yeah.
for Gary with the T and the color of the day.
Sea oyster.
Sea oyster.
Yes.
Oh, that's right, boy. Boy, y'all better come keep me on this radio.
I know, yes.
Say something that's going to get us all
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I ain't going to do it. I ain't going to do it, Brad. I ain't going to do it.
Health, happiness, and hope. It's Wellness Wednesday on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Yes, sir. Every Wednesday on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show is Wellness Wednesday. We got the one and only member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, Morehouse's own, the one and only Dr. M.J. Collier. Dr. Collier, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley, Rock T, Maria Moore, Special K, Gary with the T, and the Brett. So, Rickey, thank you once again for the opportunity to bring healthcare information to the listeners of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. So we got a great topic this morning, Rickey. We're going to talk about a thing that you have been seeing, particularly if you've been watching all the sports, of football, college, and professional. You've seen the commercial with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar talking about atrial fibrillation. So everybody's asking about that. And I've had people come to me and say, I think I have AFib. So let's talk about it. So, one, the heart should beat in a rhythmic manner, Rickey. So I want all the listeners to take their dominant hand, left to right, open it, extend the fingers, close it, make a fist. Open it, close it. Open it, close it. Open it, close it. That's the way the heart should beat. The top part of the heart, of the atrial, pumps blood into the lower part of the heart, the ventricle, which then pumps blood to either the lungs on the right side or to the body on the left side. Now, if you do like jazz hands, where you're just shaking your hands, that is what atrial fibrillation does. And what happens then is blood is not moving forward. If blood is not moving forward, it's become static, and static blood clots. This is the problem with atrial fibrillation. One, you're not efficiently and effectively moving blood throughout your circulation, so your cells are not getting oxygen on a cellular level, so you feel symptoms like fatigue and dizziness and shortness of breath, lightheadedness, even anxiety because you're not feeling like you're getting enough. It can be associated with chest pain or even chest pressure. So if a person has those types of symptoms, a proper evaluation would start with a comprehensive physical examination and an EKG. A person can be asymptomatic and not having anything. Just on a routine physical, you can pick up AFib. But with a lot of these, measuring devices that we have now, like the smart watches and other things, people are picking up arrhythmias, and so we're more sensitized to it. It's actually affecting about 10% of the population over 65 and about 2% of the population under 65. So the problem with atrial fibrillation, again, is blood clots that can be microvascular or even macrovascular, and various types of causes and comorbid conditions like valvular heart disease, pulmonary hypertension, that's where you have high blood pressure between your heart and your lungs, lung disease proper like COPD or emphysema, thyroid disease, even congestive heart failure. So the initial therapy would include anticoagulation and control of the ventricular response so that you're not getting that trembly, shaky motion that's not moving blood forward. So various types of drugs and other interactions, they can actually electronically ablate the cables that tell your heart how to beat and regulate your heart rate. They can stop that, and you might spontaneously revert to a normal rate, or you might even need a pacemaker. But various ways to do that and control it.
All right, let's go to the phone, John, with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Yes, I was calling about natural things for thyroid. I'm 44 years old, and I have thyroid problems on top of type 2 diabetes. And I'm just trying to figure out how to get some energy because I know it's like my thyroid that's taking the most of it.
Okay, thyroid disease, the most underdiagnosed and inappropriately treated disease state that people have. And so natural things that you can do not supplement pharmaceutical interventions. If you have high thyroid, and it sounds like you have low thyroid, then you need thyroid replacement therapy. And thyroid comes in two types, T4, which is inactive thyroid hormone, which your body converts to T3, which is active thyroid hormone. Some people do that very efficiently and effectively. Some people don't do it well at all. Unfortunately, the most common replacement for thyroid is a synthetic thyroid product that is T4 that has to be converted to T3. And if you're not given T3, you don't respond well. So the treatment of thyroid replacement should be optimizing your thyroid hormone levels, not just getting them into normal range.
All right, y'all, with Dr. Collier, good morning.
Yes, my name is Sharon. I'm calling because I went to the doctor. They said I had a lot of inflammation after they ran my blood, and they put me on antibiotics because my stomach was hurting really, really bad on the left side. So I was wanting to know, what can I do? I've started changing my diet to lower my inflammation in my body. Should I take out the gluten out of my diet?
Excellent question. Inflammation in the body's natural anti-inflammatory, of course, is vitamin D. So you need to take vitamin D at what level, Rickey Smiley?
5,000 international units of vitamin D every day. You need to go to lipodrops.com and order Dr. Collier's vitamins, Lipodrop, and you need to be taking omega fish oil every single day. And everybody, like, especially if you're in your past 25, 5,000 international units of vitamin D every single day of your life.
And omega-3 fish oil, which also helps with inflammation. And then it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to get some blood food allergy testing to see if you have any problems with food allergies that are causing baseline inflammation. So inflammatory states like diabetes and just being overweight, particularly obesity, is also associated with high inflammatory level rates. So inflammation predisposes you to a lot of other disease states, so it's very important to get that inflammatory condition controlled.
All right, y'all, Dr. Collier, good morning.
Hi, yes, my name is Keisha, and my question is, I have foot pain, so I'm trying to figure out what causes that pain right where the arch is supposed to be because I have a flat foot, but it's been bothering me for a couple of months.
Okay, you obviously have a condition called plantar fasciitis. That's where the bottom part of the foot, which has a covering over the tendons, is kind of like saran wrap. That's called the fascia. That fascia can get stretched, torn, or inflamed, and the primary treatment is just to exercise it out. You can roll your foot on like a tennis ball or even a frozen soda bottle or a bottle of water. That will help. Sometimes some custom-made shoe inserts or just shoe supports, period, making sure that your shoes have great arch supports in them. A lot of the more fashionable shoes that people are wearing have no arch supports, so you need to make sure that you're doing that. You try those things, take an anti-inflammatory such as Motrin, Advil, or Aleve. If you don't get relief, you need to see your friendly neighborhood podiatrist or foot specialist to make some special changes for you.
Hey, Dr. Collier, I got a homeboy that real knock-kneed and got hips like a girl. Do you prescribe leg braces? I'm just joking. Dr. Collier, let everybody... No, I'm just kidding. Let everybody know how you can be reached.
Ricky, you can reach me on all social media at AskASK Dr. MJ. Join me on Facebook and Instagram Live tonight, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, where you can ask your healthcare questions. Now, Ricky, I'm going to be in Miramar, Florida. Did you know that the mayor in Miramar is an African-American named Wayne Messam?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay, I didn't know it either, but he called me and invited me to come down and be the keynote speaker at a Men Health event. Why? Because he heard me on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. So, Brother Wayne, Mayor Wayne Messam, we want to definitely give you a shout-out, and we look forward to being down there on September the 29th in Men's Health event in Miramar, Florida. We're going to be there. So,
yes,
Ricky, one more thing. These are the opinions of Dr. MJ Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast, or its production crew. Stay. Don't you dare go away. You listening to Dr. MJ on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Okay. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, I'm going to let everybody, Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater, everybody in Lafayette, Louisiana, know we do these quickies, man. You got to hit us up at 866 9Rickey 866-9RICKEY. Hit me up for Ricky's Quickies, and it goes a little bit like this. Let's go. Quickies.
Rocky, one time.
Quickies.
Doodoo shoes.
Quickies.
Bone, chicka, bone, bone.
Quickies.
One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone.
Quickies.
Fish don't fry in the kitchen. Things don't burn on the grill.
Quickies.
Mama's girlfriend is so cockeyed, she can sit on the front porch and got all these nuts in the back. All of these nuts.
Quickies.
If Black Tony actually came to work, like, what is his position? What would he actually do?
Quickies.
Nuts, 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 these nuts.
Quickies. Quickies.
What do you call Gary in a wheelchair? A fruit roll-up.
Quickies.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Quickies.
This is Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo.
Quickies.
Hey, Rickey Smiley, this is D. Miller from the East St. Louis, Illinois. I bet you can't do a whole radio show without saying,
Quickies. Quickies.
It should be a man law violation when you always saying this.
Sister, you been on my mind.
Quickies.
Miss J been after my husband, and I'm looking for her.
Quickies.
I know why Gary talked like that. Because when he was little, he used to drink milk from cows that move like this. Moo. Moo.
Quickies.
Billy, how you know my name's Billy? Because it says it on your shirt.
Quickies.
Everybody who wanna ride it, I am a left.
Quickies.
Your head is like a coffee pot. Your nose is like a spout. Your mouth is like a fireplace with all the ashes out.
Quickies.
Shut your doggone mouth. Told y'all I was gonna buy you a whip.
Quickies.
Good morning, Brad. We love you. I'll be that baby's pet.
Quickies.
Sukiyaki hot sake soup. You stock it to me, I stock it to you. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Hey, so y'all get a chance to see how crazy people really are out there. We're not the only ones crazy. Y'all some crazy people too. So thank y'all for hitting me up on Ricky's Quickies. I know I be saying all the time. Yeah, I can't help it, bro. I'm just.
He got you on that one, dog.
Yeah, ADHD mixed with a little bit of slow, just a little slow. That's all. All right, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. And let me tell you, hey, Brad, I need a favor, Brad.
Come on, Shaq.
Brad, if we can get beat to drop the instrumental, Brad, I promise, Brad, please drop a verse in here.
Man, don't you do
Brad,
that.
you will kill this.
All right, come on now.
Brad, please.
Crazy.
Brad, I just need one verse. I just want to put you in the middle of this. I really would like to see the Mighty Roadside Bros. We coming to Tennessee State University soon. I would love to see the Mighty Roadside Bros. Just do a party hop on this right here. And Shaquille O'Neal is our frat brother, member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Man, it don't even sound right unless you in Johnny Sprague's car. I can't remember what kind of car he had, but he had them bass speakers in the back. We would drive up and down Highway 280 and listen to that all night long. I swear, man, that's one of my favorites.
Give a dog a bone. Ramen is like whooping. I'm already a legend. Back in the days in the food stamp section, used to kick rhymes like baby, baby, baby. Every once, every twice, three times a lady. It's what I listen to riding with my moms. How you like me now? I drop bombs. Come on, Shaq. Come on, Shaq.
Brad, can I get a verse in there, Brad? Can I get a verse?
Diesel. I love Shaq.
Yes, sir.
Brad, is that as a rap artist, what does that beat? How does that beat make you feel, dude? I mean, can you flow to that?
Come on, if you're a rapper, a real lyricist, you can flow to anything.
Right. But how does that beat? How you like that beat right there? That's your boy Def Jeff on there rapping with him too.
He killed it.
That beat hard now. You can't front on that. That beat is hard.
Yes, sir, Brad. Come on, can I get a verse of that, Brad, please? Brad, please.
I got you.
Brad, like on everything, Brad. Like we'll take the instrumental and put it in the middle, and then we'll throw you a lyric in there. Then we'll come back with Def Jeff. It'll be Shaq, you, and Def Jeff. We got to do that remix.
Yes, sir.
Somebody send me the instrumental. I got you.
Uh-oh. Let's go. Before she change her mind, Rick, let's go.
Oh, yeah, you have to get it now, because when she agree to do it, because she'll change her mind, she'll lock up on you. We got to go on roll with it.
Yeah. My Ford Explorer booming with the trunk of funk.
Oh, my
God.
God.
All you jealous punks can't stop my dunk.
Man, they got me so damn.
That's one of my favorite songs, man.
Man, anybody in Nashville tell the Mighty Roadside Brothers that this is our frat brother. I think this is the only rap song the Q's got out. Shaquille O'Neal. I would love to see the Bros do a party hop on this right here. That'll make my whole life. Cannot wait to be there at Tennessee State University, man. The Bros gonna be in the building. We're gonna have a good time, man. Hey, thank you for playing that, Rock Teasing.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. Listen, we got Bakari Sellers right now. All right, we got a song. We got the one and only from CNN. We got Bakari Sellers coming up next. You don't want to miss this. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Man, I'm hyped now, man. God. And then we're going to sit up here and play this. We got the one and only Bakari Sellers on with us this morning. Good morning, Bakari.
Good morning. How y'all doing, sir?
Man, we good. CNN's own. First of all, we got breaking news. They caught that criminal. What is his name?
Danilo Cavalcante.
Yeah, he has been captured, so everybody can go back on the porch. We got the one and only CNN's own Bakari Sellers now. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy announced Tuesday that he's calling on his committees to open up a formal impeachment inquiry to President Joe Biden. So, of course, social media erupted with confusing posts and misleading information. So, thank you for joining us this morning to give us some information. Now, what's going on with that, Bakari?
A bunch of nothing. I mean, that's what's going on. I mean, you know, the problem with this, the problem with the way they're going about doing this is, one, they don't have full support. They didn't take a vote in the House, as they were mad for Nancy Pelosi doing. At the end game, Joe Biden will never be convicted by anyone for this. There's a large question of, even if you believe the claims against Joe Biden, whether or not you can impeach someone for behavior before they actually became president of the United States. And so there are just a lot of inconsistencies. There's no evidence that ties Joe Biden to any wrongdoing. And with people still trying to meet their economic needs and put food on the table, basically the Republicans in the House are saying, we're going to shut government down. We're going to shut the House down, not do any work. And we're just going to, follow up with this foolishness. So I think it's going to backfire at the end of the day.
Bakari, don't you think this is kind of a distraction that they're trying to throw up with the whole Trump indictments and all that kind of stuff going on?
Of course. I mean, Donald Trump was making phone calls yesterday encouraging them to do this. So, I guess his argument is, look, I've been indicted, 90 some odd times, and he's been impeached once. So maybe all things are equal. I don't think any American will see it as such, but I mean, they're really treating the American public as being dumb. But you're right. They're trying to make this a distraction. They're trying to muddy up Joe Biden and say Joe Biden is just as bad as Donald Trump. And look, we have some people in our own community who will tell us dumb stuff to our face. This is the lesser of two evils. And it's just not that. And we have to be willing to call out that ignorance where we see it.
Yeah, and why is Joe Biden polling like he is, and why don't the Democrats do a better job at talking about the accomplishments that the Biden administration has made?
Oh, because Democrats have always sucked at messaging. I mean, we just notoriously suck at that. So, I mean, are people concerned about his poll numbers? I think some people are. Is Bakari Sellers concerned about his poll numbers? I'm not. And the reason being is because Barack Obama had low poll numbers this time before his reelection. Everybody who goes on the reelection has low poll numbers, and this is Joe Biden's floor. What you're seeing in the poll numbers is Joe Biden's floor and Donald Trump's high. And this is also before you put $1 billion in marketing behind those accomplishments across the country, $1 billion with a B. Now, should he do more with black voters and particularly black men? Of course. Do they need to wait till next Labor Day to do that? Of course not. I'm encouraging them to do that every day, but I'm not concerned. I mean, can Donald Trump be president again? Yes, but I don't. I just think that Biden will do the right thing in terms of activating the campaign that gets everybody involved.
Do you think Trump will get the Republican nomination?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, there's
so Bakari, those polls are like are like real, like they are so far apart that Ron DeSantis, who's scary in my opinion, would not have a chance to catching up.
None of them have a chance. But Ron DeSantis has a problem. Ron DeSantis, and we know people like this. You know how you like somebody until you meet them? Like Ron DeSantis, the more you meet, I don't even want to know why you meet an Instagram model, Ricky, but stop telling on yourself on the radio. But the more people meet Ron DeSantis, the less people like him. And so he's just sinking. I mean, he's like Scott Walker or some of the other people who run.
Hey, Bakari, did you see how he got real abrasive with that black man that was asking a question, and just how feisty and nasty and petty he is? He would not do well in the general, and I have to say that Bush was reelected, got reelected because he was a moderate Republican, and he peeled off 10% of the black vote, and he moved to the middle, and it became a question: would you like Ron Sanders is not the guy that you would like to have a cold beer with? Does that make any sense, Bakari?
No, that makes perfect sense. But the reason that he probably got agitated and he responded as such is you can't be messing with short people. I tell people that all the time, that you can't be messing with short people. And Ron DeSantis is about 5'7", 5'8", and he wear them little boots with the lifts in them.
With the heel, with the Mary J. Blige heel.
Yes, and you can't be out here messing with short people because they'll snap off on you, and that's what happens with Ron DeSantis. He snaps off on people all the time. That's how he feels like he's in control. But Ron, we just wasting time talking about Ron DeSantis because it's going to be Donald Trump versus Joe Biden part 2. We're going to have 2 octogenarians running for president of the United States.
And I wanted to ask you that, Bakari. What is your general opinion of, Biden? Because, we saw some things happen with him out in Maui, and, he butchered some of the politicians' names out there, was falling asleep. Are you concerned about where he's going to be on this campaign trail?
Joe Biden been doing that for 30 years. He's been sticking his foot in his mouth for 30 years and messing up people's names and falling asleep at events. So I'm not concerned about it. I mean, and at the end of the day, it's you got 2 choices. I mean, at the end of the day, you got 2 choices. You're going to vote for Joe Biden or Donald Trump. And so I just think that most people know that of those 2 choices, it ain't hard.
Bakari, how many black people put their hand over their mouth and try not to laugh when Donald Trump called Joe Biden Sleepy Joe?
That man get tired, man. It's a hard job. He get tired. I mean,
you know what? You riding for your candidate. I appreciate that. I mean, I got to show you props.
My candidate is Kamala Harris. I just got to take somebody. But
and then they had Kamala Harris dancing at the celebrating 50 years of hip hop. Like she had like some straight up swag. Boy, she was representing the case.
Man, listen, Kamala, she went to Howard. She got swag. You know what I'm talking about? That bass. She was dancing the Vibrant thing. She had a party. Y'all forget that was at her house. So she had a party at her house.
Come on now. Yeah, but I was really offended when Donald Trump called the president Sleepy Joe. It kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. But that's like watching my 600-pound life. You just kind of get up and go in another room where won't nobody see you laugh. It was real disrespectful. Bakari.
He was resting his eyelids, but we all do that. That's okay.
There you go.
Bakari, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Bakari_Sellers on Twitter. That's not called Twitter no more. Whatever that thing, X or whatever. And then Bakari Sellers on Instagram. Come check me out.
There it is. Hey, appreciate you, Bakari.
Always appreciate you.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. We got your front page coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 27 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, our SMS family. Here's what's happening in news. Breaking news this morning after a 14-day manhunt. Convicted killer Danilo Cavalcante, who escaped from a Pennsylvania prison, is in custody. Pennsylvania State Police will hold a news conference in just minutes at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
They got him. I'm watching the news. They got him on one of them damn Wells Fargo trucks.
In a tank, right?
He gonna be able to get out.
They got him on that Silence of the Lambs truck.
Yeah. Kay, did you ride in one of those when they locked you up?
Oh man, I was a white collar criminal. They ain't even put me in handcuffs. He just held my hand, and walked me in the courtroom.
Yeah, I'm interested to see the details of the capture. They're going to be
I wasn't
talking
dangerous.
about that. Yeah.
Kay, what you had on when they locked you up? Kay, what you had on? Okay.
Man, a short set. No, I wasn't even dangerous. Some tennis shoe.
Okay, so they just called you and told you to report to jail. They didn't come put the handcuffs on?
No, they let me report. They said, man, just come on over here. Come on over here. Just come on.
Did you get dropped off or you drove it? They had valet parking?
No, my wife dropped me off. And I took too long to say bye. She was like, look, I got a hair appointment at 10. You need to go on in. I said, you dirty heifer, you. She dropped me off at 9:30. I'm trying to say my goodbyes and hug and tell her everything gonna be all right. She like, look, I got an appointment at 10, so you need to go on in. Ain't nobody tell you to go in them damn bank and take all the people money. She talking about you did that all on your own. Ain't nobody tell you to do it.
Oh, Lord, I'm crying.
You knew your ass was gonna get caught.
So they got that dude in the truck, and you did. So when you got locked up, okay, when you went in there, they asked you, you got to be hard when you go in there. When they ask you what you got locked up, what you was telling the other inmates.
I was in there with other white collar criminals.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't had to be hard. We was at the camp.
They didn't put you in there with the.
I wasn't in there with the killers. No, I was in there with the other people who was scamming and stealing.
You know what he did, Ricky?
So they were like being in Job Corps.
It was like you were checking in. You checked into the dormitory.
Yeah.
They gave you a towel.
They had names, honey, for those girls back in my day, honey.
It was like you dropped off at college.
Yeah.
Did your wife go to Target and get you some stuff? Did you have some stuff?
No, they gave you a towel and all that kind of stuff when you got in there. A towel, a nice little robe. It was thin, but it wasn't nice.
Gary, when you went, they de-roached y'all. They sprayed that white stuff on you like Shawshank Redemption.
Yes, they did. They had me in an orange jumpsuit and they de-roached me. They had the little pump and they sprayed.
I de-roached them.
Somebody told me that was for lice, but honey, I thought it was being de-roached.
It's for
Yeah, roaches.
I didn't have no damn roaches, but the kind of machine, the spraying machine they use that they pump.
So Gary, they make you take all your clothes off and they sprayed you with that. They sprayed.
Yes, that's enough now. Go back to special case.
That is enough. If y'all want to read more headlines, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. I guess you gonna do a little sports, Rock T? We gonna kick it to the.
We got it.
Okay.
Real
Give
quick,
us a little
man.
bit.
WNBA playoffs tip off tonight. Minnesota Lynx got the Connecticut Sun. Chicago Sky got Las Vegas Aces. And even though they didn't make the playoffs, shout out to the Phoenix Mercury. Brittany Griner, she wins the Comeback Player of the Year. And it's official. New York Jets future Hall of Fame quarterback Aaron Rodgers season-ending injury, torn Achilles. He's out for the whole season, man. I'm gonna tell you what they need to do. Even though he probably ain't going to accept the offer, they need to go get Tom Brady up out this doggone retirement and say, come on, we got all the pieces together because the Jets got everything they need to get to the Super Bowl. At least go on a run to the Super Bowl. They just need a quarterback because I don't think Zach Wilson is going to be the answer. Go call Tom. He going to probably tell you no thanks, but I'll at least try my best to ask him. That's what I got for my quick sports report right there. Hot spot coming up right now.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
Hey, Special K, I want to apologize. Start the music for a second. Brett,
I appreciate that.
Brett, I want to apologize because today is your birthday, and we sat up here and talked about the amount of time that you did in jail, and it was real disrespectful. And I'm hard, bro. I'm mad at myself. I'm mad at Brett for sitting in the background laughing the hardest when we were trying to, it's the day we should be celebrating your birthday, which is today, other than talking about how much time you did with prison.
Right.
Prison.
Yeah, because that was pretty low down of you to do that. To highlight the darkest part of my life on the day when I took another trip around the sun. You should feel ashamed of yourself. Apology not accepted. How about that?
Brett, you have anything to add?
No.
She said it. No.
It's time for the hot spot.
Well, I had something.
Gary, how much time did you do, Gary?
Hey, damn it. I didn't do no
Go
time.
ahead, Brett.
I stayed a damn day.
Gary said he had something to say. What you want to say, Gary?
I was just saying, though, honey, I just not going to have no change.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, baby.
She's so smooth,
I'm interrupting my own shower to remind you to treat your skin like the queen she